Can I make my rant about the final boss in Atelier Sophie without spoiling? It's fucking horseshit. I remember I made a video called, well, it was Atelier Ryza review. Review. I say review. I don't know why I say review instead of review. It's pronounced review, isn't it? I always say review. Whatever, I made a review of Atelier Ryza, what was like 2 years ago, probably, yeah, in 2022. And I called it the hardest Atelier game I have ever played. And I've played a crap ton of them, you know. Nowadays I feel Esca and Logi on the PS Vita, it's much harder, so that takes the cake. But I remember people telling me that Sophie was one of the hardest. And yeah, I noticed that. I noticed it was difficult. I noticed some of the normal mode, the enemies, regular enemies were beating the crap out of me. If I go out and fight during the night, most enemies will destroy me, you know. But there wasn't any spikes, you know, there wasn't any... All of it was optional. And there are ways around it, you know. It's hard. Sophie is fucking hard on normal mode. And it punishes you for using easy mode. If you change to easy, you get half of the experience and items and skills and whatever, you know. Well, you'll learn skills that way, you know, but you get half of the experience and money and items. It punishes you for playing the game on easy. And to make matters even worse, there's a level cap. You reach level 20 and you can't grind anymore. And if you keep grinding, the characters will still gain experience, and every time they reach a certain threshold, you'll get 1 point to use to increase one stat. And the final boss is level 25. And it's fucking broken. Broken as fuck. Just like some of the bosses in Esca and Logi. It's ridiculous. I've tried everything at this point. And I'm kind of like, why can't I just die at the boss fight and get a bad ending? That's what happened to me with Aisha. In Aisha, if you die at the final boss, because Aisha has a time limit, Sophie doesn't. Sophie doesn't have a time limit, but Aisha does have a time limit. The one most of you people hate, yeah? Has a time limit. So if you die at the final boss in Aisha, you get a bad ending, and that's it. I mean, you can reload your file and try again, but you can't go back and grind. Because you've ran out of time. Same with Esca and Logi. You run out of time, you're fucked, buddy. It fucked me over. I never finished Esca and Logi. It was just too fucking brutal. And I grinded a hell of a lot, gained a lot of levels. Esca and Logi does not have level cap. You can grind a lot, whatever. You know, I still couldn't beat a certain boss. It wasn't even the final boss. It was one of the last ones. Like, I was supposed to beat this boss to unlock the final dungeon with the final boss. So he's like the second to last final boss. Great game, you know. It's one of the better Atelier games, Esca and Logi. But god damn it. And now Sophie. And it was fine, you know. Some difficulty spikes in there, you know, that I handled. Some bosses I grinded, got better equipment and materials and whatever, you know, and I pulled through. But I got to the final boss, tried it like several times on normal, grinded, leveled up, bought the best equipment, upgraded my equipment, whatever, I still died. I changed the difficulty to easy, still fucking died. 3 times on easy. Like, what the fuck, man? Aren't Atelier games supposed to be like friendly? Supposed to be like, you know, so everybody can jump into them? And now you're pulling this fucking nonsense? This Shin Megami Tensei bullshit? Well, I have to say something about Atelier Sophie. I'm playing the PS Vita version. I don't know if the PS4 version is easier, or the Switch version, or whatever version you got. I don't know. Maybe it was rebalanced. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm playing the PS Vita version, which was the original version. And but I don't know. This is the final boss theme, guys. Atelier Sophie. Just listen to it. Sounds like a Nier song. What the fuck, right? This is fucking badass.